1, 2, 3.
For many of us, it's a case of rain at times, but of sunshine.
The attempted murder of Mr. Skripal and his daughter, and for threatening the lives of other British citizens in Salisbury.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
The way to get rid of tension is to do just the opposite of all the things that cause it. Get room to stretch out, room to move in, to relax. Let yourself go.
Dream state.
Dream state.
Vlog 0_07. From Mount Salak to Senayan Stadium.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
If you awaken from this illusion, and you understand that black implies white, that self implies other, life implies death, you can feel yourself, not as a stranger in the world, not as something here on probation, not as something that has arrived here by fluke, but you can begin to feel your own existence as absolutely fundamental.
Depersonalization can consist of a reality or detachment within the self regarding one's mind or body, or being a detached observer of oneself. Subjects feel they have changed and that the world has become vague, dreamlike, less real, or lacking in significance. It can be a disturbing experience. The belief that you're losing your mind or going mad is completely false. I assure you that you're in no danger. Now, it can be a big help to understand that while the experience of depersonalization is uncomfortable and it can feel frightening at the time, depersonalization is thought to be a protective measure, and it's not dangerous. The brain decides there's too much going on and goes into a self-protection mode, and this leaves you with a feeling of being detached from any kind of reality.
Mount Salak National Park is a 400-kilometer square conservation area in the Indonesian province of West Java. Established in 1992, the park comprises of two mountains, Mount Salak and Mount Halaman. In between the two peaks, an 11-kilometer forest corridor.
Indonesian rescuers have spotted the wreckage of a Russian Sukhoi aircraft that went missing yesterday while on a demonstration flight. There has been no word about the fate of the 45 people on board.
And you understand that black implies white. That self implies other, life implies death. You can feel yourself, not as a stranger in the world. Not as something here on probation. Not as something that has arrived here by fluke. But you can begin to feel your own existence as absolutely fundamental. A signpost points to a short path descending amongst trees to a footbridge over the river.
Dream state, a condition of altered consciousness.
And as described by other people who have experienced this sensation, it feels like I'm not a part of what's going on in front of my eyes, or I feel like I'm dreaming. I'm completely out of touch with reality.
Peggy. an ocean of pure, vibrant consciousness inside each one of us. And it's right at the source and base of mind, right at the source of thought, and it's also at the source of all matter. That allows any human being to dive within, experiencing subtler levels of mind and intellect, and transcend and experience this ocean of pure consciousness.
Kurang aja tolong dimaafkan, mudah-mudahan yang baik hati dibantukannya oleh Allah Subhanahu wa taala, dipanjangkan umurnya dan dimudahkan rezekinya, amin amin ya Allah ya rabbal alamin. Kata wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat jalan, selamat sampai tujuan Anda masing-masing.
Asian Games keempat tahun 1962 di Jakarta terbuka.
The 2018 Asian Games kicked off Saturday in the Indonesian capital of Jakarta. It's considered the world's second biggest sporting event in terms of global participation.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event on the field will be in Korea. China.
Elation. A feeling of great happiness and excitement about something that has just happened. A joyfulness. An exaltation of spirit. Pleasure, relief and high spirits.
The human spirit is a component of human philosophy, psychology, art, and knowledge. Human spirit is sometimes used to refer to the impersonal, universal or higher component of human nature in contrast to soul or psyche.
Inside
dream state
of this box is a physicist, a neuroscientist, a painter, a musician, a writer, a radio station, a museum, a school, a publishing arm to sort of disseminate all the content that we make there into the world, a garden.
Dream state.
We shake this box up and all these people kind of start hitting each other like particles. And I think that's the way you change the world, is you sort of redefine your insides and the box that you're living in, and you come together to realize that we're all in this together, that this delusion of difference, this idea of countries, this idea of borders, of religion, doesn't work. Like, we're all really made up of the same stuff in the same box. And if we don't start exchanging that stuff sweetly and nicely, we're all gonna die real soon.
Dream state. Dream state. brutal state.
I've never seen anything like this.